Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? Hope you all doing good. Well, morning or evening, whatever it is for you. We're back with Farming Simulator with Patrio, who's running a bit late. Fair enough, so was I, really. So, hectic. Well, I'm coming down to Smudos to do some harvesting. We'll be doing Smudos, we're going to be the Smudos fields and then my wheat. Oh, you know, it always helps to tighten up your shifter so when you go to use it, it doesn't fall off the desk. So I hope you're doing well, enjoying your weekend. Everything's going smoothly, enjoying it. As the ads come in late. Just waiting for the ads to finish. Oh, and it also helps if I actually go onto voice channel in Discord for which Patrio turns up. 1 second. That would be a rather good idea, wouldn't it? There we go. Oh, brilliant. Told you I was running late. So, let me guess, when I go back into farming sim, my steering wheel will be all nice and stiff and I'll have to alt tab out again. Oh no, we're all good. Yeah, so, that was lucky I remembered. The one thing I forgot was to jump into voice. So, when, I know when Patrio's here, I was just sitting there, I was going, waiting for his voice, waiting for his voice. So hopefully he'll turn up just in time to empty me out. Right, yes, of course I don't have access to this land. Now hopefully, we've all got our contracting permissions with Smudo. Drago Bears. Now I messaged Smudo and I haven't heard a single word back. He has put comments on my videos the same day oh, we don't have contracting rights. Alright, we'll start with my field first, I think, then. So we'll unfold that. Here he comes. Well, actually, I won't now. I can get him to, let me jump out. During farm. Hello, I haven't actually unmuted Discord yet. Hang on. I have now, so you can say it again.
So once I get into the game, good morning everyone. Hello JJ.
I need to quickly jump out and make sure your Discord's coming through on OBS. So how are you, Patria?
Yeah, not too bad. Definitely better than it was on Friday, I'll tell you that much.
Are you in yet, or we were still waiting?
Yeah, still loading.
Oh yeah, well of course I can see that. All I had to do was look at my screen, didn't I? Still loading. There we go. You did make it in, eh? It was just taking its time.
Yeah, as per usual.
Right. I need you... Hang on, I'll come over here. No, I need to do it here. Right. Patrio. Got contractor and access. Okay, I need contractor access for Smudo's farm.
Although for Dragobera Estates, you already are farm manager because it defaults with your admin powers.
Yeah, but I'm in the harvester from
Gotcha. In which case, you probably need to promote me to farm manager, so then I can, yeah. I think we actually give the visions for it.
Can't you do it?
Not that I can see.
Okay. We'll swap. I'll come into the SP. You go into that one.
Drag, yep.
And we'll try that. Patrio grant contractor, yes. So if you could bring down a loader wagon so we can tip this into a silo. There we go. But just stay on in his farm. What do you mean I don't have access to this land? What, did I not put myself back into Smudo's? No, I didn't. What do you mean I don't have access to this land? Oh, you know why? Because I'm on the right field. Colour me confused. How don't I have access to his land? Owned by you? I don't have access to this land. How the heck does that make any sense? I'm in Smudo's. Yeah, I'm in Smudo's. We got contracting rights, don't we?
There's a synchronization as being hinky because apparently we've got a Field 53 harvesting contract still active under Smudo. I'm like, but we shouldn't.
I don't. Patrio. Can you just go back into JSP and see if I've actually got contracting rights here? I should do because I jumped into the... No, it shouldn't make a difference. Actually, I take that back. Because I jumped into the harvester. Not a problem.
Just give it a quick go again because when you cycled yourself, you're demoted from farm manager. I've re-promoted you again, so give that a go.
No, still don't have access to this land.
Yeah, that, or give me a second, I'll give it a quick go.
Yeah. I've hopped out.
Yep, just pulling the truck up.
Same deal.
No, working fine for me. I'm actually seeing the crop being harvested out, like according to my screen, as you can see, where you've been backing forwards and backwards, it's collecting. Although there's nothing actually in the harvester, so...
Yeah, and I've still got the crops here on my screen. I can see that you've picked up the crop. Well, that's not handy, is it? So what I'll do is we'll both jump out. I'll save it here. And save game. Quick
I'm
game.
clear, good to go.
Alright, we'll see what happens here.
And in random topics, I was tinkering with the settings on the screen share thing. It defaults to 720p. It does have the option for 1080 or 360. I've left it at 720 for the moment.
Okay, now it's working for me. And of course, my blooming steering wheel's gone all hard on me again. Where are you, Logitech? Why do you do that? Oh, that'll do, 13.69. Right, we're away. At least I am. Oh man, all right, we're back. We're into it. We're finally up and running with a bit of luck. So some news. Let's start off with some news. Actually, I suppose.
I was about to say, this days you're making a new Sendero.
Apparently. Now, This is actually news for Patrio too. But of course, tomorrow Patrio's not around because he's got his work to do. And this week, working on the Monday, so I will be streaming the Transocean, and we're scheduled to come back on Tuesday when Mr. Patrio has got another day off. But I've actually got something to do on Tuesday. So Tuesday is no go as far as the stream happening. So you get to do whatever you like on Tuesday, Patrio.
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Sit around, vegetate, watch animations, and maybe play something dangerous.
Yeah. So basically, I'm going in to sort me PC out on Tuesday. Yeah. We'll see how that goes, but it's all organised and stuff. So it's a couple-hour drive. So I've got to go down in the morning, and there's no way I'm going to be back in time. Plus, I want to, when I get back anyway, is reload Windows because I've got new hard drives. So I want to load Windows on one of the newer hard drives. My only issue now is, as I've mentioned, that I'm absolutely sure the motherboard is broken, arrived broken, and I think it's done some damage to my CPU, and now I'm sort of thinking it's also done, and I hope it hasn't, some damage to my RAM, because now I'm getting errors to do with the memory. So I hope that isn't the case, but with a bit of luck they'll give me a credit, or a refund actually, for the motherboard and CPU I bought about 3 weeks ago, or whatever it was. And maybe I'll use a little bit of that to buy some extra RAM, and in that case, if it has damaged the RAM I've got, at least that'll be under warranty anyway. At least I can send that away. It won't be out minus any RAM. Now my RAM is supposed to have XMP2 version 2, so I had set that into the BIOS, but since then I've actually turned that off just to normal XMP. So yeah, I don't know. We have to wait and see what happens on Tuesday anyway. So of course Wednesday I won't be streaming, not this week. Maybe next week. Actually, it's normally my day off. I mean, yeah, but yeah. Anyway, so this Tuesday, no stream. I'll update my schedule if I remember. Only at the last minute remembered to update the schedule for this week's sort of routine. Swapping around Transocean and farming some. Which I said, I now remember I said to Patrio at the end of the last stream last week on Monday that, oh, I need to go in and change the schedule around. And clearly I forgot to do that. So, anyway, obviously we're waiting for the soybeans to grow on Smudo's farm. Like I said, I did message Smudo, letting him know that we were continuing paying him and his fields are ready, and if he was interested in coming along and we'll harvest the fields and stuff and get back into it, but I didn't hear diddly squat back. Nothing at all. So what I'm going to do is we're going to harvest these fields for him And that's it. I won't plant anything or anything like that. If he does return, then he can carry on from where we left off. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Which I could do with the lines up right at the moment. Let me just check something here. Perfect. We'll square it off.
Conversation with the field, a little bit of back and forth.
Actually, if you, what you can do, Patrio, now I think about it, is you can leave the truck there, they'll empty out into it. Go and grab one of the sugar beet harvesters, and down at the garage you'll find a sugar beet header, and then maybe you can start on the sugar beets.
Guessing we say garage man shop.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Hello there, TT Doofus. How are you, matey? Is this multiplayer server? Not really. It's a local host, basically. So people can join, but it's for subscribers or people that I know really, really well. That could come along and play along. So with the Farming Sim thing, it'll be going for quite a while. Obviously we'll be clicking over to Farming Sim 22 at some stage when that comes out, but then again it depends on the other guys that are here regularly, whether they've got it or not. So until then we'll be carrying on with this, but yeah, if you're quite welcome to hang around the streams, become a regular, we get to know each other, everything's all good, and then yeah, I have no problems with people joining at all. In fact, more the merrier when it comes to this, but you know. Thank you for the follow. It's just unfortunately the way of the internet world these days, you know, you've got to be cautious. Because you've got that 2% that just out there to cause trouble, which means that the other 98% of us have to be cautious and miss out because of that 2%. So hence the reason why I'd like to have people I get to know or contribute one form or another with to the channel, whether it's you know, well, subscribing or even just being a regular chatter and chatting away and stuff like that. So it's obvious that you've got Farming Simulator. You went for you're getting 22 for FS22 when it comes out. Yeah, let me just swallow my drink loudly into the microphone just for all your entertainment. Yeah, probably. That sounds like someone who was burnt by the FS19 release and all the issues and troubles and going, oh, I'm just going to sit back and wait and see what other people think. which is completely understandable. A lot of people in that boat, you know. But then again, out of all of them, to have one bad one's not too bad if it was consistent, but I'm sure that they'll be alright. Hopefully. They better be.
I think I need to check up on is whether it'll be a release date on the 22nd Euro time or 22nd our time.
Yeah, it just depends whether or not I got the money for it because of all the things going on with the PC. You're a huge modder. What about you, mods or base game? Oh, mods. Always been mods. Well, not always. I mean, FS13 didn't play it that much. FS15 played a lot, but the only mod I had was Courseplay, and because there was just such huge issues with mods. It was a hit and miss that I didn't want to take because I know people lost like their saves or the game disappeared and all sorts of stuff in 15. Obviously in 17 it was hugely improved, and yeah, I was modding left, right and centre to the point that I actually ended up getting rid of quite a few mods because I realised I was taking up space on my hard drive for mods that I would only use very rarely. But yeah, I've got a few of these. I've got about, I don't know, was it about 2 gigs of mods on here or something? Can't remember.
Somewhere in that vicinity. Definitely more than 1 gig, not including the map itself.
Yeah, well, I always like the maps. I mean, that's a given. Anyone does the maps, don't they? But my other big one is Stevie stuff, Courseplay. Auto drive this time round. I didn't use it in 17 because I wasn't aware of it actually. I only came across at the beginning, in the beginning of 19 when they did their first release, and got into it then, which was really interesting trying to figure out how auto drive worked because all the videos on auto drive were from 17 and in German. So eventually I figured it out and fell in love with that. Yeah, auto load trailers. It's also another one of my favourites, and a few other bits and pieces, and Stevie mods, and any mods made by GTX. And then it's just the things I like the look of with the different equipment or anything that sort of brings a little bit of realism to the gameplay, like silly little things like I've got the mod that gives you the sound of the, well, so the crows can have sound, which for some reason didn't come out in the base game. I don't know why. And seasons would be the other one as well. Which will be interesting to see how FS22 and their seasons and whether or not Realism Modding will come out with their seasons, and then I'll probably, if they do, I'll probably do my usual thing of jumping into Giant's Editor and adding the snow mask onto all the maps that I'm playing at the moment. Majority of them are from the Mod Hub, otherwise well, the Stevie ones, I get them from his Facebook page. And Courseplay, I get it from the GitHub. I know it's on Mod Hub, but it takes them a while to update the one on Mod Hub and a few others like that as well, off GitHub. And then other ones, I just hunt around, and if I see a mod I like, I do the research to make sure that I download it. Downloading it from the actual site the modder uploaded it to. And Simply Safe Mods is the other one, which is a lot of map mods, because it's well, that is like actual mod authors that upload. It's not quote-unquote stolen mods, which, yeah. I try to avoid downloading those. Someone puts the effort in to make a mod and the time and effort, and then I'm not going to go off and download it for someone else who's taken it and uploaded it and getting money for it for doing no work whatsoever. No, I haven't tried the mod network. Normally I just look for if I see a mod somewhere, like I said, I'll just look and find where the mod originally uploaded it. Another one I generally used to get off LS Mod Company is one. Obviously, all their stuff from there. What? I'm missing the button. There was another place as well. It used to be FS UK, but that's now no longer
dissolved.
Around. Yeah. There was another one.
Nexus has a couple of like side mods, but at least they were pretty reputable.
Yeah, well, that's where I got the 51-foot auto-load trailer and a couple of other things. Because Nexus mods, I use that for... Well, I use that for Fallout 4 and Valheim. It's 7 Days to Die. So yeah, I'll go through that. I'll have a look at the mod network, see what they got. You know, mind you, it's coming to the end of this. I've actually got rid of all my mods and just kept the ones that I'm using for this. Because I don't play Farming Sim as much as I used to. I only play it now when I'm streaming it. Otherwise it was yeah, all the time. Like I've got about 3,000 hours in 15 and 17, and then probably sort of the beginning of this year I was sort of burnt out from playing it consistently, and I was up to about 2,500 hours on this when I sort of stopped playing it for quite a while until I started streaming it. Am I going to fit it all in?
And I've just realised vehicle inspector's gone AWOL again, although it could be because we're on the main farm.
Yeah, no, that'll be it, because the vehicles belong to the main farm. Oh, thanks, mate. There's a bit of luck. Looks like the old bot's not working again, because, yeah. My pet peeve with the bot is I generally don't let links on unless it's for subscribers, and it would have deleted all your comments, which is one thing I don't like, but apparently it's unavoidable. You can't stop it, which is stupid. But yeah, it's interesting. That again, the bot isn't working. Yeah, no, that's all cool. Actually, I don't even know if I put it in the chat rules. Maybe I should do it, eh? No, I mean, that's fine, dude. It's just, yeah, it's... like I said, my pet peeve with the bots is that when, like, something like that, they should just delete that post. But the bot would delete all your posts for some reason, and I've looked up and that, and apparently there's not much you can do about it.